Hello, everyone. I'm very proud to introduce you to the Digital Novel Coronavirus Investment Forum, co-sponsored by Yeti House. As you know, or most of you will know Yeti House, we are a pan-European organization that has facilities in all over Europe. So we are covering not only Central Europe, but also many countries around. The unique USP of Yeti House is that we involve industry partners from all over Europe in different areas like pharma, medtech, digital health. Of course, we include the top universities, healthcare providers, payers, incubators and clusters, and cities and regions. And we are very proud that really the top ones out of those players are part of our network. If you look to these logos, you will recognize many of them. And it's in many ways, it's very fruitful and very beneficial to our startups and to our projects as well. First, of course, they have investment arms. Many of them have investment arms, which is extremely powerful to have them on board. But second, if you want to enter a market, you need these strong partners. And thirdly, if you want to see what's the market need out there, what is the medical need, what is the product and technology out there, then it's best if you can team up and partner with those partners. In Yeti House, we have created an amazing accelerator supply chain where we start from the very first early idea, picking up postdocs, PhD students, and bring them into the market by helping them develop a business plan. So that's the very early stage ones that have promising technology and IP, but we also support those ones that have to scale up and that have to get in touch with investors to attract the right financing and funding. And that is what we want to talk with you guys about today. And then, of course, you always have to validate your activities. So once you have a great first idea, you have to validate if that idea meets a market need. And if you want to enter a new market somewhere globally, then you also have to validate if that market is ready for your product. So far, we have been pretty successful supporting our companies. They have, in the last years, our companies in our portfolio have attracted 248 million euro in total. And in last year alone, in 2019, they have attracted more than 170 million euros. So you can really see that now we get traction. We have supported in total more than 750 startups to date, including those that have joined in 2020. The number will be much higher. And last but not least, we are very proud that UBI Global had selected and awarded the EIT Health Accelerator as one of the 2 most promising acceleration programs worldwide. If you look to what we are talking about today, our access to finance tools. We have an investor network with regional investor communities in all the countries that are connected in that pan-European investor network. We have the first pan-European crowdfunding platform that already has successfully supported the first companies. We have built that last year. And we are building the Venture Center of Excellence, supported by EAF, where we want to bring in our corporate investors from our partnerships. So to all those listening in now that are in that space, we definitely would have to take you into that Venture Center of Excellence program. Now, this conference, this forum is talking about COVID-19 and what we can do to tackle that. And I just want to provide you feedback that at Yeti House, we have taken many measures. We have started with the community response. So we just wanted to collect and to demonstrate what our partners in our community have done to fight COVID-19. Then second, we also actively have created connections ourselves between partners that were looking for some support in one area and that were offering some support in a similar area. Through our alumni network, which covers not only the learners and the startups and CEOs from our supported companies, but also people that have run successfully innovation projects in that domain. We have run a hackathon, we have run various activities. With our rapid response program, we have supported several activities that had a concrete action on COVID-19 provided by our partners, so we co-finance those. In our Headstart program, that's our 50,000 euro vouchers that we usually hand out to companies and to startups all over Europe. We supported them through a special edition focusing on COVID-19. And in the Startup Rescue Instrument, that's something that we also will look a bit deeper on Thursday. We have supported and selected companies that had an issue in their financing round. Just give you a glimpse and a bit of an idea what it looked like. So our community response, what our partners did, we covered many areas, as you can see here. In the Yeti House initiatives on COVID-19, where we provided connections and where we brought people together, you can see that we had many page views and many community responses that were posted on our internal website and our connections. Then with our Headstart, as I already outlined, we dedicated a pretty impressive piece of our 5 million euro that we spent in total on Headstart activities, so companies that get some support to run a proof of concept. And if you look into the traction that we got in the community, almost 200 companies have applied. So it was an application period that was only open for a bit more than a week. They have applied with products that are pretty mature. So if you look to the top right, you can see most of the activities are tier L7, 8, or 9. Most of the companies were seeds or even series A, B rounds. And also the investment attracted shows that they are not really mature, but also not extremely early stage. So they really had products that could enter and hit the market. Now, these companies are present at this conference. So we brought them to the Sax Forum, and we are more than happy that you can just take your time whenever you want and click on their videos to see their introductions. I would like to highly encourage you to look into those. Then last thing I want to speak about is I just want to give a teaser on the rescue instrument. So that was, as I just said, we wanted to support startups that were actively fundraising already before the crisis had started, and their Series A or Series B was just not closed due to the crisis. And some of them really had a cash flow issue and ran out of cash. And our idea was to support those that needed the money the most, but still have an extremely promising product and service so that it also makes sense from an investor perspective. And in the end, in a very intensive process, more than 100 companies have applied, 121, and we managed to select 11 of them. We will publicly announce the 11 winners on Thursday noon. So please stay tuned if you want to hear more about those 11 winners. That is the rescue instrument that I talked about. Now, I just want to congratulate all those that have been selected for the Headstart COVID-19 edition. And I also want to congratulate all those companies that have managed to join this conference with help of Yeti House or also without help of Yeti House. And of course, last but not least, I also want to congratulate all those that will manage throughout the upcoming days to close a deal with one of the startups or with one of the investors that are present. Both sides have to be brought together, and we want to bring them together. And since as you know, our special intention is that we can make sure that every investment you do, every project that you develop will make sure that the European citizens will stay healthy and safe and will be able to come through that crisis. Same is true for the companies, same is true for all our great community members that we have on board. I wish you all the best for this conference. I'm very much looking forward to a lot of interesting panel discussions, pitches, and other impressive pieces of this agenda. I wish you all the best. Good luck.